Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing great, and here I am with another video for this Saturday. Now before I begin this video, I'd like to really thank each and every person who watched the last video, and also I am really sorry about making it such a boring video as well. But I'd make sure this video is not the same and it's different and slightly entertaining for you as well. Okay, now in the last two videos I have talked about how to manage your time and your stress. In this video, I'm going to talk about the topmost 8 frequently asked questions in a job interview. Now, there are 8 questions which are asked, and I'm also sure that you may have watched some videos on YouTube earlier about what are the most common questions asked in a job interview, and you would have watched them as well. But this video is going to be slightly different from the other ones that you may have watched, because in this video, I am also going to tell you about what your potential employer or your interviewer is thinking when they throw those questions your way. Now, the first question to begin with that comes to anyone who is appearing for a job interview is, tell me a bit about yourself. And most of the people, the mistake that they do here is just start right from their school days. Now take a moment and think about it. You have appeared for a job interview. Do you think that someone would be really interested to know what you were doing when you were 15 or 16 years old? No, right? So in this question, they definitely want to know about yourself, but what they want to check in this question is how confident you are when it comes to introducing yourself and how good are your communication skills. So go at it, take your best shot, be concise and be clear. And don't make it a long answer. Keep this answer short and a good one as well. The second question that comes up after this is, what are your strengths and your weaknesses? Now, when it comes to showcasing our strength, I'm sure we all have a lot, especially at the time of a job interview. We have so many strengths at that point of time that we never knew about. But make sure that you're being honest about it. Don't boast a lot about yourself, because at times it can backfire as well. And it backfires really bad. So make sure you're being honest about this answer, and every strength that you give to your potential employer or to the interviewer, make sure you have an example for it as well to back it up. And when it comes to the weaknesses, we don't have any. We never had any. What do you think about it? Do let me know about your opinion in the comments below. Do we shy from sharing our weaknesses in a job interview? I would say yes, we do. If you have any other opinion, please do let me know about it. But if you do have a weakness, share it. And at the same time, also tell the interviewer that you are working on it. You're working to make yourself better at it. Don't just say that these are my weaknesses and I've tried my best to see what's the best that can be done about it, but there is nothing I can do, so I give up. Never ever show this kind of attitude to the interviewer. And whatever your weaknesses are, tell them about it honestly, and also tell them that you are working on it. The other question that is asked is, what do you know about our company? Now, this is one important thing, and people usually miss out on it. Not all of the people, but some people do miss out on it, and never ever miss out on this. If you are about to appear for an interview in a different company, make sure that you're reading about it. Make sure you know when this company was in the headlines the last time and what are the good things, or even if there was something bad about it, don't hesitate in sharing it. See, if there was something in the media or if there was something on the internet and you have read it and the other person is asking you, what do you know about us? Or what do you know about our company? Then tell them honestly. If the information might be incorrect, then the potential employer or the interviewer, they would want to correct you. But if it would be right, they might not want to say that it was right information as well. What do you think? Okay, now the other questions there are 2 other questions, and these are the potential trap questions. The first question that comes up is, what is your ideal job? Now in this question, don't give a sudden answer. You can't give a sudden answer. Take a moment to think about it. Think about your strengths. Think about your weaknesses, and then give the answer, and make sure the strengths that you have, you are able to showcase an example with it and align it with the motto of the company. That would be the best answer for this question. Now, if you think that you can boast a lot about yourself, but make sure that you have an example with each strength that you're showcasing here and then align it with the motto of the company. They would want to hire you if they see that you also have an agenda in your life, and that agenda matches with the motto of their company or the agenda of their company as well. Now, there is one more question that I'd like to share in this video. This video has been slightly longer than the other ones, and there are a lot of questions. I'll be covering up these questions in the next video as well. Okay, so one more question that I'd like to mention here is, tell me about your last employer, or tell me about the culture at your last organization. Now, this again is a trap question. Do not badmouth your last company or your last manager. Do not. Always share good things about it. If there was something bad, share it, but then make sure that you're sharing the good things as well. You shouldn't only have bad examples for your last organization. If there was something good about it, make sure that your good points are more than the bad ones, of course. And if there is something bad, there is no harm in sharing a thing or two which you think would have been done differently, but then make sure that you have a logical explanation for the same situation as well. Now, there are a lot of other questions as well. If you think there is something that I might have or I should have covered in this video, but I could not, please do let me know about it. And thank you so much for your time, and I hope you like this video. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.